Hello everyone. So welcome to Bytecode. So today we are going to do the program. So here is the question. So write a program to enter a number and print the sum of digits. So this is the questions which we will be doing here. You can see the input as 555 and the outcome is 15. So let's start. I have made the class name called sum, and I will just remove all this, and I'll start like import java.util.asterisk. So this is the package for the scalar class which I will be importing. So I will be writing the class name sum, then public static void main string args. So this is the basic syntax as we know if you know how to code in Java. So here I will be taking the variables like what are the variables, like n for the input for the number, t for the remainder for the digit, is for the sum. So I'm initializing all those with 0. So I will be requiring a variable as well to make a copy of it. So these are generally the, you can say, data type. So I'm just declaring the variables. So this is the comment which I am mentioning so that it will be easy for you to follow up with me while coding. So declaring the variables. Okay, now the next step. So here also I need to comment and so that you can understand that this is the name of the class which we are creating. Okay, now the next step, scanner s equals to new scanner system dot in. So this is basically the scanner class which is having uh, the object sc with a new keyword. So this is the way we basically take input with the help of scanner class. So like, for your understanding, I'm commenting like scanner class for the user input. Okay, now system dot out dot println. So now I need to ask for the user, like kindly enter the number. So enter the number. So here the user is going to enter the number. Okay, now this is basically the prompt which will be asked for the user. So we are asking user for number. Okay, so this is going to be display on the screen at first. So now sc dot next int. So where this is the input number which is user is going to put, that is going to store in n. So basically storing to n. Now as you know that while doing the summation I will be doing the copy of it, like I will be not using the original digit, but instead I will make a copy and I will be iterating through all this copy, and finally I will do my needful thing. So while a greater than 0, this is the condition, or you can write a not equal to 0, up to you, but these are the conditions which you have to make for the while loop. So a greater than is 0, this is the condition which till then the conditions will, this condition is basically work when there is this will be executed. Okay, so this is the conditions still, like the digit which you have input is greater than 0. Okay, so now the next step. So next step is basically we need to pick up this digit. So this is done like by picking up the remainder. Let's say that you want to have a digit 555. The first digit is going to be 5. So this is the way which I am assuming. The next step is sum. So sum is basically calculate, they will going to store the sum of digit. So that is important step. So and a equal to a slash of 10, this a of slash of 10 basically is going to store the quotient. Now simply I am printing the sum, as you can see. So the sum is basically will be stored in S. So I'm printing S. I will be showing you the dry run as well for this code. Okay. So let me comment all that which will be useful for you. Okay, let me close, let me compile. Okay, so here I will be inputting 555. Let's see what's the output we are getting. So 15, this is the desired output which we are getting. Okay, now let me do try run of this. Okay, let's do step by step what code we actually wrote and what actually we achieved from this. So explanation with try run. I will be basically taking that number and I will be iterating through this loop with the following. So I am taking 555 as an input. Okay, for your convenient point, so that like it will be easier for you to like go through the codes with a proper input, like how it is working, so that it will be easier for you to understand the logic. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, what this value 55 will be, it will be stored to A. Okay, because we are making a copy of it, like we are not going to use the original value, instead we are going to copy this value. So A55. Now the while condition comes, so this needs to be also mentioned, like because we will be first checking the condition whether the 55 is greater than 0. So here we find that yes, it is greater than 0. That means this is going to be true. Like this condition will be getting true, then only the it is going to execute. So condition gets true, then only it is going to enter the while loop. Okay. Now d is equal to a mod of 10. When we will be using mod means that it is going to give us the remainder. So 555 mod 10, it gives us the remainder 5. So this is the way we are picking the result from the last. So we will get 5 as a remainder. So this is the value which we will be getting. Now we are simply going to store this value in sum. Sum is initially 0 plus 5. So now sum is having 5. Now a slash of 10. This is basically will be storing the quotient. So what will be left? 5 555 divided by 10, it is going to show you 555. That will be stored, that will be remaining as an quotient, because this line is important, because again we have to iterate to a loop, because digit by digit we have to go. So this is the 55 is the remaining digit, so which I will be processing, so that we can calculate the sum of these digits. Okay, so that is the important one. So 55 will remain as an quotient which will be iterated through the while loop, and then we can process the rest of our digits. So this is the first step. As you can see that we have wrote the first step of our like try run, and I will be showing you every step here. Now the second step, we should proceed with the second step. Here the left digit is in A, that is 555. Only 25, like 55 we are left with. Okay, okay, let's proceed. So what, again A will be having 555. Now 555 greater than 0. Yes, condition gets true. That means it is going to enter the loop. So once it is entered the loop, we are again going to pick up the remainder, means pick up the digit. So where it is going to pick this digit, it is going to pick from the last, like 555 mod 10, it is going to give us 5 as a remainder. Then actually what we earlier used to have, like the sum having a value 5. Now this 5 value we are going to use, because if some value has gone changed to 5, now 5 coming, now again we are going to add this 5. So total in sum we are with 10. Okay, so here we are having a 10. Now we will writing, now we are left with quotient only 5. Okay, so because 555 slash 10, it is going to give us 5 as an quotient. So this quotient is going to be again iterated using the while loop. Okay, so this is the way which we can do. So let's proceed further. Okay, step 3, we are in the step 3. So here we are having only 5, so we'll be checking whether the while a, like a value here stand for basically 5 greater than 0. Yes, the condition is going to change. Yes, the condition is getting changed. Yes, and it is going to be true. Then we are going to pick the digit from the last, so only one digit is left. So a, that is 5 more 10, it's going to give us a remainder 5 only. But here we will be getting 0 quotient. Okay, this thing we have to note it down. Okay, now sum, earlier sum value was 10, now again 5 we picked, so the sum became 15. Okay, so the sum we have 15. Now a is equal to a slash of 10. Now it means 5 slash of 10, it is going to give us 0. Okay, so now we have no digit, as you can see, because a turns to be 0. Okay, that is 3 step total we have followed for this sum now. But again we are going to do for the step 4, where it gets fails, means our while loop is going to fail here. So while 0 greater than 0, here the condition fails and it is not going to enter the while loop anymore, and it is going to come out from the while loop and it is going to print the sum. Okay, the value of this sum, that is 15. So 15 is the final answer, or which is going to print for this sum. And this is the way we basically do the dry run for the sum of digits. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe. Thank you.